Alright guys, so it's a nice day to ride. I'm gonna go ahead and discuss the topic that's probably been beat to death by everybody, including Do It With Dan. But I'm gonna go ahead and ask the question anyway. Yammie Noob has crashed twice now. Once he pretty much broke his neck against a boulder, and the second time he probably should have died because he had a fucking Guy Martin type accident. And if you don't know who Guy Martin is, he is oh man, this man is laying on the steering wheel. Holy shit. Anyway, if you don't know who Guy Martin is, he's a racer, and he races the Isle of Man TT race, which is the most dangerous race arguably in history. It's definitely the most dangerous motorcycle race, but you can also say that's the most dangerous race period, because they're driving on public roads like this, going 190, 200 miles an hour down the straights, and it's a 37 and a half mile road, and there are twists and turns and all sorts of craziness. They got plenty of furniture on the side of the roads, telephone poles, regular poles, utility poles, and tourists that they can easily slam into if they're not careful. But yeah, back on topic. Yammie Noob is no Isle of TT racer or MotoGP racer as much as he'd like to claim. But the thing is, he says he's done 4 track days. So obviously he's a pretty... If he hasn't crashed on the track, I mean, he must be a pretty competent rider. I'm not going to just go out and slam him in this video. I'm going to go ahead and say he's a pretty competent rider, because he's been riding, I think, about as long as I have. But I haven't had any accidents, mind you. But I think Yammie Noob isn't a bad rider. I think he just pushes things too far whenever he's riding in a group. And I can attest to that, because during my first group ride, I was on a Ninja 300, and I was probably most of the ride, I was not below 10,000 RPM on that bike. It's not that quick of a bike, but I was between 80 and 100 the entire time, because I was trying to keep up with the big bikes. I was taking corners way too hard, just like trying to show off. And when you're on a sport bike and you're riding with other sport bikes, it's not the same as when cruisers ride with other cruisers. They're just there to cruise. Sport bikes are there to fucking outdo each other, because they're like, oh, I got a fucking 600, I got a fucking 1,000. No fucking 600's gonna be passing me. No fucking 250's gonna be passing my ass in this group ride. You get that type of mentality. You really do. I like this guy's idea. We're gonna follow him, because I don't like waiting for fucking trains. Fuck. Gravelly road. But yeah, as I was saying, you tend to really push yourself a lot more when you're in a group of sport bikes than when you're just riding by yourself. And it's because guys have this thing called testosterone. And when there are a bunch of other guys on bikes and they're full of testosterone, you just can't help but cross a double yellow in a blind turn, man. You gotta pass your friend, man. You can't just have him treating you like a punk fucking bitch, man. You gotta bitch slap his ass. You gotta show him who's got more fucking balls. And if you haven't seen Superbike Racer on YouTube, or fucking Max Wrist, that's all their fucking channel's about, man. It's about fucking showing off and showing that their friends are a bunch of bitches, and that they'll take that blind turn, man. They don't give a fuck if it's a semi on the other side, because they got testosterone, man, and goddammit, they got a motherfucking 1,000. And that's literally what it is. And I think in both of Yammie Noob's accidents, he was in a group. Go figure. And if you ever look on YouTube, you can see a lot of motorcycle accidents happen when a bunch of motorcycles are in a pack. Damn, I didn't know this was a highway. Shit. It's an empty highway too, holy crap. Yeah, guys, I think Yammie Noob is probably a competent rider. I know a lot of people are shitting on him right now because he wrecked the second time on his favorite bike, which really sucks. I feel bad for the guy. And he's getting a lot of flack. Do I think he should stop riding? I mean, if he wants to, yeah, but I mean, there are riders who have, I can't say there are really riders who have worse accidents than him. I'd be a fucking liar to say that. Because going 30 feet in the air and going head first into a fucking boulder, I don't think there are too many riders who can top that and live. So I think he's got it for probably one of the worst accidents I've ever seen. Unless you compare his accidents to Andrew Simmons, God bless his soul, who died on the Isle of Man after crashing his third time. So I think only Andrew Simmons can outdo Yammie Noob on crashes, because that motherfucker crashed hard as fuck. But he was going crazy speeds because he was doing the Isle of Man. But do I think Yammie needs to stop riding? No, I don't think he should. I mean, if he wants to, go ahead. But when I say go ahead and stop riding, Yammie Noob, you're just suck at it? No, I wouldn't say that. I'd say get back on the horse, man, and actually learn your damn lesson this time. Actually take responsibility that you fucked up. And don't do it again. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Anyway, I'm just gonna end the rant right there. Till next time, peace.